Hello, Virgo. I hope you're having a lovely day so far. Um, there's a few weird things going on in your reading today, and I'm going to get to what's going on here in a minute. This is not your reading, this is kind of a pre reading. It's actually relating to last week's short reading, and it's the same messages coming through again, and this was in one of my readings yesterday. So I'll run through that for you before we get to the main reading. If you do want to just skip right ahead to the main reading, where I start to shuffle cards on camera, you can do that. But with it being a very consistent message to the message you had last week, I did just kind of want to run through it again. So yeah, if in the description box below you'll find a timestamp to skip straight to the cards, and also all the songs that come through for your reading and anything else that's important in your reading. All the links, and my throat's closing up already. Let me speak, universe. Everything will be in the description box down below for you to go and look those things up for additional information. So, the songs that came through for you, I had No Time to Die by Billie Eilish, which was insistent. It's non-stop ever since last night, like will not get out of my head. So something in that song could be for you. It could just be relating to James Bond. Perhaps you're excited to go and watch that James Bond movie when it comes out. It could just be that, or otherwise it could be I am getting it's probably something in Time to Die. No, what line was it? 1 second. So the lines that were coming through were have I fallen for a lie? You'll never see me cry. Have I fallen for a lie? You were never on my side. Fool me once, fool me twice. Okay, so fool me once, fool me twice. You may have trusted someone, and now you may be having second thoughts about whether or not you can trust them. That was the message that was coming through that song. I didn't write it down, so it kind of slipped my mind, but then I remembered that it kept on coming through. Then the next song was Two Places by Tori Kelly. You're in two places, or your heart's in two places, which was interesting actually, because the first card to come out for you last week, if I can just quickly find it, was that Between Worlds card. So again, everything's coming through. It feels like it's a consistent message with the message that was coming through last week. I'm just quickly trying to find that Two Worlds card to show you, or you can just run and have a look at that other reading. It was part of the quick readings, the quickies, and I can't find it now. There it is. So this card, Between Worlds. So that's song by Tori Kelly. If you go and look up the lyrics, two places. Yeah, I feel like the sun's staying up for the moon or something like that, she says. Really nice song, actually. I think Taylor Parks was a songwriter on that, so it's bound to be good, right? Then I got Hide You, which I can't remember who sings that, but I'll put it in the description box below. Then I heard the words, I heard someone say, I love my wife. But there was more to that sentence that I can't remember and I didn't write down. It was, I love my wife, and there was almost a but there, or I love my wife. There was a second part to it, but I can't remember what it was. Hello, sirens. Then I got I Don't Know You Yet by Alexander 23, which I love that song, such a nice song. Then I saw someone jogging. So it was a man jogging. I think he had kind of like blonde hair, and he had a grey sweatshirt on. And he was jogging away from me, and my point of view was kind of like low down to the ground, and I was looking up, and he looked back at me. So I feel like I was like a child, or like a dog or something. This is the perspective I was at, like a cat, like something low to the ground, and he was like jogging, and as he jogged past, he kind of like glanced back at me, but I was low down. So I don't know what that means to anyone. Could have been someone filming, perhaps low to the ground, filming him jogging past. I don't know. And then right when I was like getting ready to get up and do the reading, like I was getting up to brush my teeth, I got When the Going Gets Tough. I was thinking about this spread, and I got the song When the Going Gets Tough by Billie Ocean. So I'm going to get into that. So what I'm getting from this is that for a lot of the Virgos, or a lot of the people coming to this reading today, you have been working on something for quite a long time. So you have this increscent moon card here. I see this as like Pygmalion creating this perfect woman, but the message I'm getting through on this right now is this kind of like really working on something, and the work you're putting in is going to pay off. This is kind of the meaning of this card, because it's increscent, right? It's growing. So the work you're putting in, the effort you've been putting in, the rewards are kind of growing for you. There's, because you've also got this on track card here. Okay, on track, you're on track. But I think perhaps you've got some sort of indecision, like you're having doubts because you've got this paths unknown card. It's like, well, do I keep going the way that I've gone before? Because like I don't feel like I'm seeing the payoff here. I'm putting all this work in, and I feel like I'm going around in circles, because you have this never-ending story card here as well, right? So it's like, this is a never-ending story. I keep doing this work. It's not getting me anywhere. Maybe I should try a different path, a path less known, right? A path unknown. But they're saying, no, you're on track, and they want you to go the distance. See it through. If it's a project, see it through to the end, go the distance. But there might be a need to be flexible here, because I'm seeing this as normally I kind of see it as stone, right? He's a stonemason. He's working with like stone sculpture, but I'm seeing it like if you look at the kind of the colouring of it, it's almost clay-like. It's like the texture and the look of clay, the texture and the colour of clay. So I'm seeing it as clay today. So it's moulding rather than something that's irreversible, something that's fixed like stone. So think clay rather than stone, because you also have this flexible card here as well. So there's a need to be flexible in the situation. So they're telling me you've been putting a lot of work in, you're kind of having your doubts now, but they're saying go the distance, see it through, you're on track, keep going. You have this time to go card here as well with on track. So it's like if you literally have to go somewhere, if you're at a point in your journey where you need to move forward, it's saying yes, go in that direction, you're on track. You also have this building blocks here, which I see as being very similar to that increscent moon, in that you've been putting all this work into something. You've been putting the building blocks together, right, of something. But yeah, see it through, go the distance. It's like once you go the distance, once you complete, but you feel like it's a never-ending story. I can see that the conflict, right? The conflict. What do I choose? What do I choose? I don't know what you choose. On this side, though, you've got chaos and conflict, and on this side, you've got peace. So there is peace at the end of the journey. I'm also noticing with this never-ending story card, this kind of like heart locked in a what's it called? Sand time clock thing. I can't remember what they're called now. Like an egg timer. Yeah, so there's this heart, it's like yes or no, yes or no, yes or no, yes or no. So for a lot of you, mainly I'm seeing this as like work, the work you do, or a project of some kind, something that's been a long haul. It's like you've put effort into this, but you need to be flexible, you need to be adaptable. So in your last reading, I was talking about, you had the 9 of Pentacles card, and I was talking about how you can work on your own, right? You can work as part of a team really well, or you can work on your own. You're flexible in that way. So something like this. But yeah, for some of you, this is a kind of a love thing, I think. You know, especially with that Tori Kelly, Between Worlds, Two Places by Tori Kelly. Yeah, there's a decision here. Yes or no, never-ending story. Time, something about time to go. I don't know, but I don't know. So that's the end of kind of that business. So the reason why the King of Cups is here is because when I was doing a bit of a, sometimes I just have to do a reading. It's like they're trying to tell me something. And I had this deck out last night. Now, I can't actually remember what came out from that deck. It didn't seem like it was hugely important, which is why I've kind of not talked about it or anything like that. I think more that they just wanted to get the deck out, because this morning when I got up, or last night when I was doing the reading, I dropped the cards, and I do it normally on my kind of dressing table. So I dropped the cards and I felt around to make sure I picked all the cards up. I thought I had, but this morning as I was sort of walking past the dressing table, I my foot felt this card, and it had come out, like, I don't know where it come from, because I checked the floor and it was right sort of in the middle of the floor like this. So yeah, where he'd been hiding, I don't know. So the King of Cups ran away, he hid for a bit, but now he's come back. So I don't know what that means to any of you. But I took it as a sign that they wanted me to use this deck specifically for this reading. So they're a bit bossy with the decks today. I've swapped out Kim Kranz's Archetypes deck for these two decks, because these two seem to really be chatty for you today, Virgo. I felt really pulled to use the Animal Archetypes deck. Not the Animal Archetypes, Wild Unknown Spirit Animal deck. I've got the Lisa Parker, what's that one called? Tarot Familiars deck. Yeah, and then because I swapped everything else out, I thought I might as well use the Illuminati deck. I don't even know which... I felt like I needed to grab these, but I don't know if I'm going to use them. And I don't know which advice deck I'm going to use for you, but I guess we'll see how your reading goes. So yeah, like the decks are... there's weird energy around the decks today. And also, as I was shuffling this deck, and as I went to get it out of the box, this deck, the Steampunk deck, all the cards fell out. They just slipped out of the box, fell everywhere. So when that happens, when when a lot of cards come out at once, I say it's a fallout. So it's either a situation that's like a fallout, or telling me, for some of you it's the game Fallout if you've been playing it, or you're going to fall out with someone. There's going to be a fallout in a situation, or you're going to fall out with someone, possibly for some of you. But just going back to that When the Going Gets Tough song by Billie Ocean, because this is what they gave me here, really, really like strongly, as I was thinking about this spread. So the message there is, there's like two messages, and I don't know who it's for, and I don't feel like I can help you. Maybe when I do when I start to pull cards, it'll make more sense. But for some of you, it's like when the going gets tough, the tough get going, like the tough go. But mainly for most of you, because you've got this go the distance card, for most of you, I'm seeing when the going gets tough, the tough get going. When the going gets rough, the tough get rough. So again, it's going back to this idea of being flexible, being adaptable, being like, depending on like how, when the going gets tough, it's like nose to the grindstone. Like you put more effort in when the going gets tough. That is very Virgo energy as well. So go and listen to the lyrics of that song, see what comes through for you. Trust your heart, trust your instincts in this situation. With that never-ending story as well, you had the Ouroboros, the snake that consumes itself, in your last reading. So if you haven't watched that reading, it's one of the quickie readings for you last week. Go and check that out. There may be additional messages in there for you. Unfinished Symphony as well, look. A higher power under that. So it's like the universe is coming in to correct this for you. But yeah, on track, but be flexible. Go the distance. Time to go the distance, maybe. Never ending story. I don't know. I'm sorry that I can't give you a definite answer on that. I can only tell you what they're telling me. So yeah, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna just to sort of show you how I'm going to do this. So as I put these cards away, I'm going to slip them into the deck in different places, so they're not together in the deck. So that when I shuffle, so I'm going to put them all away like that, all higgledy-piggledy in the deck. I'm going to give them all a really, really good shuffle, and a split on all of the decks with these cards. So I'm going to spend some time doing that, so they're really, really well shuffled. So if they do come out together again, you know that it's meant to come out together again. Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to tidy up my cards, reshuffle them, restart the energies. I'm burning some white sage as well to clear out any toxicity from your reading today, from your life, to help clear the toxicity, to help clear the negative energies, the shadow energies, the thoughts that are holding you back. Yeah, and we're going to start afresh. We're going to start afresh with a brand new clean reading and see where we go. Oh, Virgo. We're 15 minutes in already. What are you doing to me? Right, okay, back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. As I'm doing this, I'm still putting the cards away and shuffling and things. Look, another fallout. The cards just flew out of my hands. So the reason why I'm back, sort of before I said I was going to be, truth be told, is that I've started to get really hot, really hot. I was wearing, it's a cold day, it's raining, I've got the window open, so I was wearing kind of like a pink woolly jumper. I don't know why pink's important. Yeah, I just started to get really hot, so I sort of, it's quite irritatingly like pulled off my jumper, and then I was thinking, I'm still getting hot, and they gave me temperatures rising. So what's that song? So again, according to all sources, the street's the place to go. It's raining men. It's raining men. I didn't even realise which song it was. So I don't know whether that's going to be important to somebody. All that glitters is not gold. Someone's wearing masks. I don't know if that's like a little side message that they wanted me to get through for you there. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on with this and back with you in a second. No, I'm back again. I'm still shuffling. I'm sat here laughing to myself because this morning, like when I was sort of planning my opening speech, I was going to talk about how it's quite wet today, because I was going to let you know that there's kind of like you might be able to hear more sounds, because like the rain kind of amplifies the traffic noises and things like this. But I like the sounds of I like having the window open when it's raining or when it's been raining. I like the kind of sounds, and I remember thinking to myself something about it being really wet outside, and giggling to myself. And then I've got that Raining Men song, and it's like, I'm gonna go out, I'm gonna get absolutely soaking wet. I know I mangled the lyrics then, I kind of did that intentionally, but I'm just laughing to myself here because, like, Virgos, you're meant to be the virgin sign, and I'm getting all this stuff about being wet. Oh my goodness. Dirty Virgos, what am I going to do with you? As I was tuning into the energies, I could see the cogs shifting. It's an image that I see quite a lot when I'm kind of like dialing in to the energies, and it's sort of like this. I can see sort of this sort of thing going on, and the best way to describe it, and I've never sort of thought about it this way, but to kind of explain to you almost what I'm seeing, it's like you know, sometimes you get locks which has like a number combination, and you have to twist the dials and line up the numbers, and then it unlocks. That's kind of a really good way of looking at it. Or describing it to you. It's like these cogs shifting, and I see it as the universe sort of aligning everybody, getting everybody into place so that they can unlock something. Yeah, so I saw that for you today. Right, okay, let's go. Oh, right, okay, I'm sorry, they're giving me lots of songs today. They're giving me, I've got the key, I've got the secret. What's that? I've got the key. I think that's the universe singing to us. I've got the secret. I've got the key to unlock the yeah. I don't know what that song is. I don't know who sings it. It's an old one. Okay, right. Let's not make this reading too long, please. Can I get a card for Virgo, or for the people who are coming to this reading today? I've got my elephant bracelet on today because I can see some of you have been on a really long journey. It's been a long slog. So I've got that elephant spirit for us today, that perseverance energy. Oh, just to show you the chess game, flipped and went back in. So can I get a card, please, for the people coming to this reading today? Virgo energy, please. Okay, last chance, and then I'm putting the deck down. Can I get a card, please, for Virgo today? There you go. Always works when I tell them last chance. That's when they spit stuff at me. The karmic trench, though, yeah, definitely feeling that some of you are in that gross wrist. I don't know if it bends a bit further than it's supposed to. It gets really wrinkly when I do that. Some of you have definitely been in this karmic trench. Yeah, it's about kind of like being stuck in a rut energy. So like I say, I did feel called to kind of burn that white sage for you. Yeah, that long slog, stuck in a site. Oh my goodness. Maybe I shouldn't have told them last chance, eh? Right. Will, wisdom and mind. I see this is like the magician card. It's like having all the tools at your disposal, having all the energy to make something happen. Loving elementals, this is like fairy spirits, playful spirits that are guiding you. The Akashic Library, this is the Akashic Records. It's kind of everything that ever was and everything ever will be. It's ancestry, accessing maybe, right, okay, let's just get these last two cards. Archangel Raphael and clearing the way. Okay, this is brilliant. This is really, really good. So, you do have forces, divine forces supporting you. As I said, it was like a combination lock. Like they're kind of turning all these like that chess game card, right? But it's not, the chess game isn't for you. The chess game is for the universe. The universe is positioning everybody on the board, getting everybody in the right places, like getting the code right on that combination lock, so that it can unlock something for you, so that it can clear the way. Right? Does that make sense? Have I explained that in a sensible way? Sometimes I feel like I'm a little bit out there, a bit sort of hypothetical, but I hope that makes sense to you. Now, Archangel Raphael is like he's the angel, and again, if you don't believe in angels, that's fine, just take it as an energy, okay, the universe supporting you, but it's supporting you through this character who is he's the angel who's most likely to be somebody on earth, somebody who's like it's like an energy that works through human form. So it's somebody in your life who is coming in like a guardian angel to you, and they're helping you clear this way. It may be that they do something that unlocks your route, okay? You might not even have to do anything, which is why kind of you had that on track card as well. It's like keep going, go the distance, because there's things that you don't know about. The universe is up to stuff, right? The universe is always up to things behind our backs, things that we don't even know about. So, but there's an actual person who is kind of being like divinely placed in a position where they can clear the path for you. Like it's like removing that final hurdle, I'm kind of being told. So that's really good. Pop that up there. You may know this person. You may be thinking, I know exactly who that is. I know who that person is who's helping me. Or this could be someone that you don't even know about, that you never even meet. And it just so happens that their actions clear the way for you. So over here, this again is probably a very playful person with this loving elementals card. It's like it could be a child. It could be a child who just through playing accidentally gives you an idea, which suddenly gives you this kind of epiphany of like, oh my god, that's the answer, that's what I can do. So you had that flexible message as well. Be flexible, allow, sort of open yourself up to the universe. This is like opening yourself up to the universe, and allow the messages to come in from unexpected sources. Allow people that perhaps you wouldn't have thought to, people maybe you didn't think would be helpful to you, who actually are being really, really helpful in a kind of strange, roundabout, sort of serendipitous way, right? And then the Akashic Library, this is kind of almost like connecting to your ancestors, connecting to the past, it's like everything that ever was. History, you might be researching history, you might be researching family history. I do sort of see that it's almost like a family crest, right? For me personally, my dad was born on the Isle of Man. This is the I can never remember the word, triskele. It's the symbol of the Isle of Man, and it's 3 legs, and it basically means whichever way you throw us, we will stand. It's because the Isle of Man, it's kind of in between different territories. It's kind of got invaded and taken over by different people throughout its history, and it's like, it doesn't matter. Oh, some of you may be getting a different boss, they're telling me, or there's some kind of change to the company, the change to the place where you work. It's like under new management, there's new procedures, there's some kind of change perhaps. For some of you, it's not for everybody, but it's like I can, it doesn't matter what the universe throws at me, whichever way you throw me, I will stand. I can make it work, because the magician, this is like the magician card. It's like, yeah, I can make it work. I'm flexible, no matter what life throws at me. It's like, if life gives me lemons, I'm going to make lemonade. This is the kind of attitude that the universe wants you to have right now. And that's, yeah, okay. And then, yeah, loving elementals, like playful spirits, very childlike energy. I've seen as well, like, if you look at the colours of these fairies, just to bring it closer, these little fairies are like helping this child, they're protecting her. She's near this water, she could fall in, right? But the fairies are distracting her, they're keeping her away from the water. So I'm seeing this as like almost like if there's something that's distracting for you, it's because the universe is trying to pull your attention away from something that would be like that karmic trench for you. They don't want you to fall in to something. So like, trust these energies that are trying to guide you away from something, right? But if you look at the colours of these fairies, they're kind of very similar to the colours of these. So you kind of got this, like, if you look at the light, right, so this is a very yellowy light, this is a very yellowy light, and then this is kind of a blue light. So you've got this kind of like two sort of like yellowy lights, like ready flame coloured lights, and then this one that's kind of like the water energy. So you could have people around you who are like perhaps two fire signs and a water sign, who could help you. The three seems really important here. 3 of roses, right? But then you've got 2 on this card and 2 on this card. 2, 2 and 3. Some of you maybe some of you are definitely changing situation. Now, whatever this means for you, it's like a change in partnership. You could be used to working with a certain person. It's like 2 energy. Then you went to this, it could be like a choice, or like working as a team, and then you're going back to the partnership. 2 into 3 into 2. It could be a change in who you're working with. It could be a change in partner. Some sort of change here in regards to like working or being with someone to being with someone else. It may be a return to someone from the past, because it's the Akashic Library, right? It's definitely getting ancestry. Okay. Right, so take anything that resonates, anything that doesn't, just leave. It's a general reading, so there's a lot of people coming to this reading. So I can't, it's not a personal reading. It's not going to be exactly your personal message. I mean, if it is, then that means that the guides clearly really think you're important and you need the advice today. If everything's resonating, then they are speaking. They really want to help you. They really want you to get that message. Most people, though, it will be, some things will resonate, some things will make sense, and other things won't. So the things that don't make sense, don't try and force them to fit. You could come back to the reading next week, in a month, and find that this suddenly makes sense. But don't try and make something fit if it doesn't. It might just not be your message. It might be for someone else. Right, so let's go, please. So what else is going on? What else do you have to tell me in regards to the people coming to this reading today, please? It's Virgo energy, thank you. Yeah, oh, well, absolutely. Time to go again. Look, time to go came back out. Okay, I'm just going to keep this card here for a second, because there's something else I'm picking up on. But you have the Fates. So I want to say this first. The Fates, I definitely saw, like when I was talking about the locks and the keys, like the universe is here. And how I was talking up here about this person who's like going to clear this blockage, and you might not even know them. It's just like a serendipitous event that everything works out, because the universe is in the background, sort of moving all those cogs, right, playing the game of chess, getting everybody in the place. So if you feel like you're stuck, if you've been feeling like you're stuck, it's like the universe going like, just hold position. Okay, hold position. The time isn't quite right. We need to just make sure everybody else is in place before we can open the door, open the floodgates, are telling me, and then everybody can move. Then we're going to move that blockage when it's the right time for you to move that blockage, because fate is playing a hand here. Everything's got to happen in divine timing. Everything has to happen in the right order, in Yeah, so don't be too frustrated by the blockages. The blockages are actually serving a purpose. They're doing you a favor because they're stopping you, like this little child who's like could potentially fall in that water. If you move too soon, then things won't be right. Things won't be in alignment. Nobody else will be in the right position for everything to go in its like perfect way. So trust fate, trust divine timing. You'll know when it's time to go. Treasure Island there underneath. So just the fairies really seem very, very important for you. So you've got the 3 fairies on this card here. I'm always seeing Archangel Raphael in this picture as almost like a pixie, like a puck energy. And then you've got this fairy here on this Fates card. And this is a fairy as well. As you can see, she's got like these gossamer wings. Yeah, there's like this fairy energy. It's a mischievous energy. It's a playful energy. It's a childlike energy. It could literally mean children. Like not problems with children, but like like the blockage could be something to do with children. Perhaps it's something to do with like, for some people, like children are still at work, doing the schoolwork at home. They're not going to school, so you may feel like you can't go somewhere because you've got this responsibility of staying home with the children. My hand's gone cold, so that does definitely feel like that's a message for somebody. Yeah, and it's for your own good. They're keeping you in place because you need to be in that place. It's not like you'll know when it's time to go. You'll go when it's divine timing. And they really want to show me that Treasure Island, so I don't know, maybe you need to go and read the book Treasure Island, watch the film. Cosmic Head card just flipped and went back in, just to tell you, I didn't do it on camera, but yeah, the Cosmic Head card is like a gift from the universe. It's like a universal energy building and growing and maturing. It's like a universal egg. But it's not in the tangible reality yet. It's still kind of forming in in the atmosphere. And when it's time, it'll come down and turn into like the golden egg, which is like a tangible opportunity for you. Okay, please can I have some energies for Virgo? You wanted me to use this deck, so please do be chatty. Not too chatty. The tiger. That is very, very interesting. Very interesting. The tiger card. One of my favourite cards on the bottom there as well, the otter. Okay, well. Some of you could definitely have a love interest, so I'm just going to have a quick drink. I can feel my throat closing up again. I could have paused to do that, but I didn't. I'm sure you want to hear my coffee gulping noises. The tiger is, yeah, you're feeling, you want to go, right? The tiger energy for me is like a tiger trapped in a cage, because you've got this blockage. So you're probably trapped in your house or trapped in your workplace. There's this definite feeling of being like caged or trapped or held back. But the tiger is like, they show me the muscles on the tiger. It's like this, it's a very, very strong, powerful energy. It's an energy of action. It's an energy of very yang energy of like, I am looking directly at what I want. I know exactly what I want. Excuse me, my voice again. Someone's not speaking the truth. I know exactly what I want. I know exactly that. I know that I'm going to get it because it's the tiger. It's this yang energy. It's like King of Wands energy. I know what I want. I'm determined to get it. It's all my focus. And all I need is the opportunity. All I need is for somebody to open that gate for 1 second. All I need is for someone to step into my cage. As soon as I get the opportunity, I'm having what I want. I'm taking it. It's a bit scary. It's a bit scary when a tiger's looking at you like that. But it's very strong, powerful, masculine yang energy. It's go-getter energy, but it's frustrated, right? Because the tiger's in the cage, it can't move towards what it wants right now. I'm particularly noticing as well that moon today on his forehead. That's like your is it your sixth chakra, the third eye chakra? So I'm seeing that as an intuitive knowing. Secrets, because I couldn't speak up for a second. Secrets, but intuitive knowing. Yeah. But then you've got this otter. So this could be work again. It could be like there's an opportunity. I'm waiting for it to be the right time, and then I'm going like 100% for that opportunity. Really strong energy, really good energy, Virgo as well. Because I don't know. I'm getting a lot of like Virgo and Mars business through. Virgos are. They're like the Knight of Pentacles normally. They're very slow moving. They really like to analyze things. They really like to get all the details. But the tiger energy is kind of like almost the opposite. It's like very, very fast moving. It's almost like once you make up your mind, it's like you've spent your time getting the plan in order, really thinking it through. So you're very clear now, very clear. You've got everything like ready to go. And then you're going to take action. I mean, I don't know, Virgos are quite like an action sign. I know all my Virgo friends have these like, it's like action movie dreams where they're the hero and they're like running in, fighting the fires, rescuing everybody in a gunfight. It's like these funny like action dreams. So I don't know why I'm talking about dreams. I feel like I need to talk about my mum's dreams. My mum's Scorpio and she has like crazy horror story dreams. Who's the guy who filmed The Birds? Hitchcock. She has like Alfred Hitchcock or Stephen King dreams. Like really kind of like surreal, scary dreams. I'm a Libra. I have dreams about like flying and like just really like gorgeous dreams. Anyway. Or talking to people, socializing or flying. So anyway, I don't know why I need to talk about dreams. Maybe you've seen your destiny in a dream, I don't know. But the Otter here is one of my favourite cards because it's sort of almost like that flexible energy as well of the Otter's just happy. The Otter just gets on with things. He's happy doing what he's doing. He finds the enjoyment, almost like this loving elementals card again, of like finds the enjoyment in whatever he's doing. He's eating, he's happy. He's swimming, he's happy. He's building something, he's happy. He's digging, he's happy. He's just happy. I feel like Joey off Friends. But he's also otters to me are they always come in twos. It's a shame that there aren't two otter cards. I wish I had like a second otter card facing this way, so it'd be beautiful. I'd cry if those two cards came out together. But otters, they kind of like, they like to pair up. It's almost like an animal that likes to kind of mate for life. You can go and look that up on the internet. Otters together, they're just adorable. There's like an otter sanctuary near me, and I like the sweetest little things. They're just so cute. Maybe I'll go there when we can with COVID over, and I'll take some videos and show you these otters. I think I've got a video of them somewhere. I'll see if I can find it and put it up. Stop talking about the otters, Cinderella. Get on with it. But yeah, this might be you're looking out for a love interest, or somebody might be looking for love here, looking for the perfect partner, and it's like a perfect match, right? That Two of Cups energy, because they're both otters. They just want to pair up and be fecking happy. So yeah, I always go on about that card too much. It's one of my favourite cards. I don't know if you can tell. I like the tiger too. Oh, in your heart space you've got the Emperor. Oh, now my hand's hot. Now my back's hot. Virgo. I'm mostly seeing this as, yeah, that does want to come out. I am mostly seeing this as your energy. It may not be. It may be somebody around you who you're connecting with. But I am seeing this as you emotionally, like a boss in it. It's very much this yang, like masculine action energy. It's like the Emperor. The Emperor is, he might look very calm, very stable, but he didn't get to be the Emperor by being the happy little otter. He got to be the Emperor because he had that tiger inside him at one point. At some point he needed to take action to get what he wanted. He needed to take action to get that position, right, at work. He needed to, needed the plan, he needed the focus, he needed the determination to go and get exactly what he wanted. Otherwise he wouldn't be the emperor. No one, like, I don't know, yeah, you emotionally are in this emperor energy. I'm seeing it as knowing exactly what you want and just waiting for that opportunity to go for it. And it's almost like you've got that tiger underlying you, like the tiger is in there. You can sort of see it in his face, right? It's like a resting tiger. The tiger's trapped right now. He can't move right now. He knows the timing isn't right. And what was I talking about? The lock, right? The number lock, where the cogs are aligning. And if you look on his chair, I've never noticed this before, he's got keys on it. Yeah, something's going to unlock for you and for this emperor, and then he's going to be able to move because he's got the plan. Like, look at all the cogs on his chair as well around his head. This card is like, it's perfect for this. It's telling me crouching tiger, hidden dragon. I'm going to write it down. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. Crouching tiger, hidden dragon. But they're not telling me crouching tiger, hidden dragon. It's like that's what's inside, that's what's hiding, but that's in your emotions. Now this Three of Cups, I'm seeing this as the people around you. So again, you can switch out the energies. This may be somebody that you're connecting with. This might be like somebody, like it could be like a boss or a father or somebody who's in a position of authority around you, who you're connecting with, who you're dealing with. It's very, very stable, kind of firm, they're telling me don't mess with me energy. So it could be someone you're connecting with, I don't know, but I'm seeing it mostly as your energy. But whoever it is, it's like if this was a party, right? It's like the emperor has opened up his home to entertain others. He's like magnanimous, right? He's like, I am in this position of authority where I can open my doors and receive others. I can give you gifts, I can give you wine, I can give you you're going to have a really good time here under my authority, under my protection, under my guidance. And these are like the people, is it children or like young energies, like teenagers? It's like these people are the people who've come to the party. They're having a really good time, they're having a drink, they're kind of cozying up, hanging out, or getting a different message for somebody. But the emperor is like not partaking. He's watching, right? He's the tiger. Oh, yes, this is what it is. So it could be like a Christmas party. So, you know, a couple of months it's going to be Christmas. So be careful. Because say this was a Christmas party, right? Your boss is there. You're getting drunk, having a really good time, having fun with your colleagues. But you're drinking quite a bit. Maybe tongues are going to get loosened. Maybe people are going to act in a more freer way. But this energy here, the emperor is here watching, like this tiger, right? He's watching what everybody gets up to, the way they behave, who's going to make the mistakes, who's going to who's going to impress him, you know? Yeah. But I feel like this emperor has also been in this situation. I'm seeing him as this guy. This is like him when he was younger, because he's got can you see he's got like the goggles, the flight goggles on his head there, but here he's taken them off. Okay, so giving me different things with this. So it's like beer goggles, right? Taking the beer goggles off. Is this emperor, or is this him when he was younger? Perhaps he got himself into a situation at work, maybe. It's like very flirty as well, isn't it? It's like the threes as well can be like third party. It can be gossip, gossip around some kind of hookup at a work event. Yeah, something like this. But I think he's learned his lessons, right? I think he's learned his lessons because it looks like, you can see both these women have the wine in the cup, but he's holding the bottle, but you can't see what's inside his cup. He's not got the beer goggles on, right? He's seeing things very, very clearly. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. They're giving me that now. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. That I was watching Sun Tarot yesterday, and she had a card, and it was an owl card, and I don't have that deck, but it said I can see clearly, and it may have been the Virgo reading, so I don't know if you want to go and check that out. I'm not quite sure which reading it was. It's one of the recent ones. It's one of her past few videos. May have been the Virgo reading. I can see clearly now the rain has gone. Or it could have been Libra. It could have been Libra's reading. I don't know if you want to go and check that out. Right, okay. Five of Swords. That's like, I see this as like there being conflict, but it's like people are handing over the swords now. There was a situation that felt like there was a lot of conflict there. Felt a bit like a battle, but it's like people are handing over the swords. They're putting the swords down now, so that's good. So emotionally, that's what's going on for you. What's going on mentally, please? Thank you. Knight of Cups in the underline there. That's someone like making some sort of emotional offer. Rushing in actually with an emotional offer. I see as well, I don't know why it always stands out to me that it says Pendle on there. And there's also a path, because you had that, oh, it was in the pre-reading, and that choosing different paths. Two of Swords as well as like making a choice, but not quite seeing clearly. You need more knowledge to make a choice. Right, okay. So in your thoughts, yeah, you want justice in some kind of situation. Four of Swords. That is like it's almost like hermit energy. Like it's thinking energy. So it's good that this is in your thoughts. You've got cups in your emotions, so that's good. And swords in your thoughts, that's good. It's like things being in the right place. It's being balanced. Okay, I'm getting a few different sort of things here, so I'm just sort of making sure I explain things properly. I'm getting so much from this. Okay, just to go to the Justice card first. So this could be karma. The Justice card can be karma, divine karma. You've got the Fate card there. It could be that the universe is coming in to correct a situation that's been unfair. I'm really seeing this unlocking business though, which my nose has gone very, very itchy all of a sudden. I don't know why. That might mean something to someone. I get like a clicky nose sometimes in my readings, and like right now it's like incredibly itchy. Again, like I think it was in might have been Awakening to Spirits Virgo reading. I watch a lot of different readings because I like to learn how other people read. And I think at the beginning of Virgo's reading, she got a really itchy nose. Again, that's this week's reading. So Justice card. Pandora's box. Opening Pandora's box. Chaos is a ladder. But hope's in the box. Like the story of Pandora, everything flies out and then she shuts the box, and the only thing that's left inside the box is hope. So you've got this stuff about clearing the way, like the fate aligning, the locks. Like you can't go through that door, right? You can't go through that door because there's a blockage. The universe isn't letting you through that door yet. But the Emperor has these keys. The universe is unlocking that lock that's doing the number combination, and then you have this like key and lock here. So there may be something that you feel, oh, it's unlocking the tiger's cage. Look at that. Oh, like letting that Emperor out of the gate. That Emperor's been holding back, hasn't he? I'm seeing it as a key to the tiger's cage, but it's divine timing. It'll happen in divine timing. It'll happen when it's the right timing, when everybody's in the place. Divine justice, karma, and it may be chaos. It may be like when that box unlocks, when that cage unlocks. Like imagine a tiger coming out of the cage at the zoo. It'd be chaos. absolute chaos. So for some people it's terrible, it's like a tower moment, it's chaos, everything's thrown into confusion, but people get their karma. Chaos is a ladder, right? But I think if you're ready for it, if you know this chaos is coming, it's like that's your opportunity. That's your opportunity then, because you're the crouching tiger. You've got that hidden dragon. You're going to be the one that goes out there, and it's hope for you. Chaos for other people, hope for you. Because look, it's a cat. Okay, but this Four of Swords is like it's quite withdrawn energy. It's thinking things through. A lot of the time as well, let me just as I'm talking, let me just see if I can find it in a different deck. A lot of the time it does have clocks on this image, because it's about like this feeling of like divine timing as well, like sort of taking a time out to think things through, like the Hermit energy, having a bit of a rest, because you kind of know something's coming. There you go, look at this card in this deck. So the Four of Swords, right? You can see here there's that Sands of Time again. So I had that on the card at the beginning of the reading. You've got the time here, the clock, the cogs turning. Again, it's this divine timing business. It's not the right time. So he's thinking things through. He's kind of, Swords of Damocles are telling me for some of you. This raven here as well, which was the one protecting the cosmic egg for you. The waiting perhaps for you to heal from a situation. Perhaps waiting for you to finish thinking something through and then release those thoughts of the past. Something to do with like the sands of time. You can't be in this energy forever. But he's got his hand on this sword, right? He could jump up and take action at any minute. He's not stuck in that energy. He's just having a rest. It's like the Emperor's having a rest. I'm going to put that there. You know, that clearly came through for a reason, because if this had come out in this space, I used this deck for this space. If it had come out over here, I would have said that was in your emotions. I would have said your thoughts are blocking your emotions, but they're not. Your thoughts are in your thoughts. So, yeah, that's why that didn't come out before, because your thoughts aren't blocking you emotionally. They're in the right place. And it's all about divine timing. So the Hierophant's here. Oh, and the Tower is on the bottom as well. Like I was saying about that being a tower moment there. With the Justice card, it's like for some people it's a tower moment, for you it's an opportunity. You're the crouching tiger. So the Hierophant is trusting higher powers, trusting the universe, sort of tuning into quite spiritual energy. I do see this as seeking guidance. Why am I thinking about the owl card? I don't know, I'll come back to that in a second. So I'm seeing you as the cat. This is like the Tiger Emperor energy. So like holding that lid on the box for now, but you'll know when it's time to unlock that box. It's like you're the one releasing this. You're the one causing the tower moment, I think. But you're waiting for the right time. So yeah, but you need to, there's something you can't make that decision up there, because you need more information. You don't know which path to take right now. So you need to consult with this owl. So that might just be reading books, doing some more research, gaining some kind of higher wisdom. It's wisdom, it's knowledge, and it's quite spiritual knowledge as well sometimes, especially because it's the Hierophant on this card. So seeking spiritual guidance, there may be somebody around you who's quite spiritual, who may be able to help you, provide answers for you, make you think about things in a different way. You can see that the owl is higher than the cat. Okay, he's looking up to this person. Fives are about change. You've got the Queen of Cups here in the bottom. We saw that King of Cups hanging around before. Now we've got the Queen of Cups on the underlying. That might just be telling you to when you do this, you know, the tiger is quite scary, so they may be just telling you to bring a bit of, oh my god, no, it's a love offer. It's a love offer. I was going to say it might be telling you to just be doing something in quite a gentle, nurturing energy, rather than just going in like, I don't know, biting people's throats. I don't know what tigers do, but no, I think this is actually a love offer, because you had the King of Cups before. That was the card that was kind of sneaking around, and the Queen of Cups is here with the Ace of Cups. So this is a new offer. It can be love, it can be friendship, it can be just a new relationship or a new start in a relationship. The Ace is newness, and she's pouring, you can see she's pouring this old cup away and holding this new cup up high. So the King and Queen of Cups are actually counterparts in the tarot, so we'll keep those out. Six of Swords, this is moving. Oh, the Magician, I knew he'd turn up. I actually thought the King of Cups was the Magician when I first saw him on the floor. He's kind of like low down, I couldn't quite see who he was. The Magician, I see the Magician and the Emperor as being very similar energies as well in this deck. I'm starting to feel sick. Is that nerves? Ten of Pentacles. Okay, put those away. Put those away. Keep going. Don't spill all the Magician's secrets just yet. Right, well, so what's going on in the action space? What action are you taking right now? You want to hide this. You've got success, but you're hiding it, because I know that this is the Six of Wands. Hiding your success, or hiding the potential for success, hiding from the limelight. The card was hiding in the deck, so right, okay. Three of Wands, this is like waiting for your ships to come in, making a decision, waiting for your ships to come in. So yeah, I am getting a sense of waiting. Nine of Cups, this is like wish fulfillment. I don't know why that cut out there, because I had loads of time left, but it did. So wish fulfillment, being really good on your own, making yourself happy, waiting for your ships to come in. But down here, so this was hiding. You are hiding something, you know, crouching tiger, hidden dragon. There's this like the Magician card up there is like it's something up your sleeve energy. I'm gonna, right, come on, Magician. Like, yeah, having cards up your sleeve, having all the tools to make something happen, having a connection between the universe, the divine, and making things grounded, you know, having the ability to make your wishes come true. The infinity symbol is important there too, but I'm not quite sure why. Oh, because you had the Ouroboros in the last reading. So you're not in your action space, you know, in the tangible world. The Six of Wands is a card about, now remember this was hiding for some reason. The Six of Wands is about success, reward and recognition. It's a triumph, feeling triumphant. So I think you've planned out something. You've planned out something, you've thought it through, you know exactly how you're going to make those moves across that chessboard, but you're just waiting for the opportunity, because this was hidden. It's like, you know, success is coming, you're trusting fate, you know this is coming in for you, but you cannot revealing it. So what else is going on here? The world. The world is like learning everything, some sort of cycle in your life, some kind of journey, learning everything there is to learn about that situation, learning all the lessons, but it's a card about moving on, right? You once you've learned all your lessons, you can't, it's like a big fish in a small pond. You can't stay where you are. You have to move on to some kind of new journey, some kind of new cycle, new lessons, whatever that means for you. But it's quite a big change. It's like leaving school and going to college, or like moving house, or moving job, or just starting a new position in a new job. It's some sort of big cycle in your life that's coming to an end, so that you can start something new and learn new lessons. The Nine of Wands, yep, I knew this card had come out. This is the Wounded Warrior card. I've been picking up on this energy actually for a while for you. This is that long journey, that long road, whatever it is that you've been persevering with. Sorry, my throat's like closing up again. I feel really sick as well. I don't know if you're nervous about this new change. Yeah, it's the Wounded Warrior, but the imagery of this also gives me like Seven of Wands energy, which is like the Guardian of the Gate card, which is about standing up for something, being defensive about something. So perhaps for you, this long journey is like a long journey of having to defend yourself, a long journey of having to guard something, guard that gate, right? Because you're the one that wants to go through the gate, you're the one that wants to seize the opportunity, seize the chance. So you're stopping other people from going through that gate, because you know that this is the opportunity for you, you know that this is your fate. So you can't let anyone else go through it, because you're the one who's putting all the work, you're the one that this is meant for. You're the one that's been on that long road, so you're the one that's meant to go through the gate. Something heartbreaking there for you emotionally. It may be because you have to leave something behind. Again, look at it is a gate, it is this portal. So yeah, if you're leaving something behind, leaving an old cycle, whatever that is for you, the actual process of, even though you know this is for you, even though you know it's right, actually stepping through that gate, that portal, into your new life, whatever that is for you, you are quite nostalgic, I think, about the past. You know, it's quite kind of heartbreaking for you to end that old cycle. You know, get quite nostalgic about it. But the Seven of Swords is there. This is a card. This is very much this Magician Emperor energy up here. It's the Thief in the Night card. Yeah, definitely picking up on this as being that energy over there. They're really showing me that character in Game of Thrones. The one that says chaos is a ladder. What's his name? I can't remember his name now. Pete. It is Peter, isn't it? Peter. I don't know what his name is. Anyway, yeah, it's very tricky energy. It's very like that magician energy of being the thief in the night, being quite calculating. You can see he's literally robbing the swords at night time. It's like everybody else is off at that party, right? But you're the one sneaking around. You're up to something. I think you're definitely up to something, Virgo. There is sneaky, cheeky energy here. So yeah, I won't spill all your secrets. I'll leave it there. What deck do I want to use for your advice? I got the Romance Angels deck out. I don't normally like to use this deck, so I have to say I don't know if I'm going to fully buy into whatever it tells me. It's a difficult relationship with this deck for me. But for those of you who, for this is a love connection, do you have any advice regarding romance? For some of the Virgos who are here regarding romance, do you have anything? This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Forgiving and learning and free yourself. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. So I was talking about that tiger being in the pen. Yeah, look, it's like that unicorn is trapped in that big fish in a small pond. Like that unicorn, that magical being, is too big to stay trapped in that space anymore. And actually, do you know what? If he stood up, he could easily leap over that fence. He doesn't need anyone else to free him. So I'm seeing that as the tiger energy, being trapped. I think this is the situation you've been in for a while. Forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, release the past. Okay, I'm telling you. You experience more love in your present moments. Okay, so that's for those of you who that is a love reading for. Now, do I go to the Moonology deck or the Energy Oracle cards? I think I need to go to the Energy Oracle cards. Oh my God, you won't believe the card that's at the bottom of the deck. Just talking about the tiger in the cage, free yourself. This is what's at the bottom of the deck, all tied up. Unbelievable. Right, okay. I'm going to shuffle a couple of times, walking away. See him walking away, going through that gate. Can't make it up, guys. Yin yang. Right, okay. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. I haven't pre-shuffled this deck because I wasn't sure which one I was going to use, but here we go. Split the deck. Just want you to see that I do this. It doesn't matter if I do this or not, to be honest. The cards that want to come out will come out, whether I shuffle or not. Okay, so can I get maybe one, possibly two advice cards? How much time do I have? An advice card, please, for Virgo. An advice card, please, for Virgo. Doesn't feel like a Saturday today. My kids started back at school on Wednesday, so I sort of feel like it's Thursday today. I don't feel like it's Saturday. It's weird that they've only been in school for 3 days. I sort of keep thinking, oh no, I need to get my kids to school. Can I get an advice card, please? Last chance for Virgo. Okay, I'm going to give you one more chance. One last chance. One last chance. Please, can I get an advice card for Virgo? There we go. Oh, and it's the Paths Unknown card, isn't it? Indecision. Indecision. Financial constraints. Worrying about money, possibly. Indecision. Okay. Yeah, well, definitely picking up on that. All that stuff about pathways. And I was saying about the Two of Swords up there, indecision. Yeah, indecision about which route to take. Between Worlds, Two Places by Tori Kelly. Yeah, it's just confirming, isn't it? Indecision, which choice to make? I don't know. Do I stay or should I go? Should I stay or should I go now? Should I stay or should I go? I don't know. I can't tell you, Virgo. I think wait for divine timing. When that door opens, take the opportunity. Here we go. This card marks the presence of two or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at two roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choices. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that has been keeping you stuck. Virgo, hey Virgo, it's time to let go of the analysis and the self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. You know that's for you. You know who I'm talking to here. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you the most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. I think high honour is actually important to Virgos. Affirmation. I release fear and move forward with courage and trust. I have the power to direct my own destiny now and always. Okay, so maybe the universe is handing the power over to you, hey? They can help you clear the way, but you have to be the one to make the decision and take the action. You know, it's like the universe could unlock that cage for you. That's what I'm getting. The universe could unlock that cage. The cage could be open. And yet you're still sat there inside that cage. The universe can't maybe they can, you know, maybe if you don't take action yourself, maybe the universe is going to come along like a wasp and sting you on the butt, right? Make you move, make you take action. But you'd be happier if you just took the action yourself. Anyway, it's for you to know what's best. So there you go. You can pause that. You can read that yourself. You can screenshot it, carry it with you for the week. Keep having another look back at it. You can have the reverse there as well. It came up in the upright, but you can read the reverse and see if there's anything there for you. Yeah. So best of luck with that, Virgo. I'm seeing you as this energy, so you've got everything you need there to make that choice. Yeah, I'm really seeing you as like looking at your colleagues and being like, oh, you're a hot mess. Right, good luck. Let me know if that resonated with you. If you feel comfortable doing so, please do hit that subscribe button and the like button. Share it with your friends. I would love to try and grow my channel a little bit more. And I appreciate you all being here and sticking with me to the end of the reading. Hope it was helpful for you. Do take care, and I will be back with you again soon. Bye bye.